The White House has refused to confirm whether Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin will meet in Vietnam despite previous claims from Russia that the two superpowers will talk. Press Secretary Sarah Sanders claimed there was no scheduled meeting despite proviso reports that the two leaders would discuss competing North Korea at the trade summit. Ms. Sanders said, "There is no formal meeting or anything scheduled for them. Now, they're going to be in the same place. Are they going to bump into each other and say hello? Certainly possible and likely." Russian presidential aide Yuri Ushakov said, "We are ready for a separate substantive bilateral meeting whose possibility has been discussed on numerous occasions. However, the time frame for such a meeting has not been agreed on yet." The two presidents will both appear at the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit in Vietnam. Russia's Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Rybakov had said North Korea would be one of the key themes when the pair spoke. But the U.S. press secretary insisted there was no meeting planned. She said, "Regarding a Putin meeting, there was never a meeting confirmed, and there will not be one that takes place due to scheduling conflicts on both sides." Despite a formal conversation not featuring on Trump's official schedule, a Kremlin spokesman yesterday said their meeting would probably take place on Saturday. Earlier, Russia had also suggested the likelihood is great with a face-to-face meeting being in the works for weeks. Whereas Secretary of State Rex Tillerson said the meeting was still under consideration on Thursday. He said, "I think it's expected we'll meet with Putin, yeah. If the pair do meet, they are expected to focus on Kim Jong-un, with the Trump hinting that he planned to discuss the crisis with President Putin." Trump said, "We want Putin's help on North Korea." President Trump is visiting Vietnam in the latest leg of his Asia tour, which has already seen him meet with the leaders of Japan, South Korea, and China. During his time Philippines, Trump is set to meet President Rodrigo Duterte and is expected to be a fiery exchange between two of the world's most outspoken leaders. President Duterte was caught in a huge anti-Trump outburst after he was compared to the U.S. president. When asked about his reaction to being called the Donald Trump of Asia, Mr. Duterte responded, "That son of a W." His other anti-American remarks include calling the U.S. ambassador to the Philippines, Philip Goldberg, a gay son of a B. He also said of Trump that he is a bigot and I am not. However, Mr. Duterte is expected to put his past comments behind him as he attempts to curry favor with Washington.